How's it going, everybody? Today we're back with another build video. Today we're going to build up the Giant Fathom 1. I don't really know what specs on it yet. I know it's medium. I know it's blue. I know it's right there. So let's go bring it over to the stand, get it up, and go from there, shall we? Now, I have built a Giant Fathom before. The one that I built before was the Giant Fathom 2. You can find that video just up here somewhere, over here, somewhere in the cards up there. But yeah, today is going to be the Giant Fathom 1. Let's get it. Ooh, that's nice. Drop a post. So this bike is classified as a trail hardtail, which basically just means it has a longer front fork on it. It's raked out a little bit more. It's a little bit more stable going down some more aggressive terrain, as well as it has a dropper post and everything like that. Now, this is an XLX build, as I just can see now. Just get on with it. Snip all the stuff off. There we go. Always too much stuff in my hands, nowhere to put stuff. I turn my stand, like always. I typically like to get the bar on first, just because it kind of starts to look like a bike once you get the handlebar on. Typically, mountain bikes are just 4 mils. Most road bikes are just 4 mils. BMXs are kind of ones that do 5 and 6. Roll it up and in. Line everything up. Drop this right back on. Snug her in. Make sure she's centered. The angles might not be right, and it might not quite be centered in terms of where the wheel will sit. But as I'm setting up the bike this way, I'm trying to get everything snugged and in a neutral position for the most part. And then when I take it down, I'll torque everything. I'll make sure everything's lined up. Bolt check everything else. Take some of the plastic off now. This is the brake, so I need that. Put that down. Plastic. Cardboard. More plastic. More plastic, more cardboard. It's a pretty nice color, not gonna lie. Just got this brake on here. How do you guys like this style of filming? Would you rather me have you on a chest mount, or is the 2 different camera setup and general microphone a better setup for you guys? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks. Trying to make this channel better for y'all. Remember, snug it, but don't tighten it, because we're gonna have to put the disc in here, and I don't want to have to loosen everything while I'm trying to put the wheel in. Snug, back it. Got some movement there. Take this off, take that off. I find these things super weird. You have to like squish them, but kind of cool. All right, now I gotta center the disc, which, if you're not new to my channel, you've probably seen me do this 100 times. Basically, you just loosen it, pull the lever, tighten the bottom one first, give her a spin, and adjust the top. If you have to adjust the bottom, sometimes it's better just to loosen them both and do it all by eyesight, but sometimes that doesn't work, so. This thing in here is causing an awful ruckus, though. That's what you want to hear. And what is that you say? Nothing. Now, did this one come with pedals? Probably not. Most bikes don't come with pedals nowadays. And this bike is no exception. It just came with the tubeless stuff, the dropper post setup, and everything else that we don't really need that much of. We're going to use this, set the tubeless up, do that in a few minutes. First I'm going to set the dropper post. Usually I set this up after, I'm going to set it up now. Now I'm probably going to have to cut some of this cable off, so I'm just going to do that now. Cut off, 6 inches or so. When these bikes come, the cable's right here. It's about an inch down or so. Or, that far down, 2 inches down. I'm not going to need this much cable, so I'm just going to straight up snip that right off. Which I got the wrong snips. We have actual cable snips, which do a better job and have a little piece in the bottom that we can just kind of shank in there on the bike. So we're going to throw this down up in here. Basically just wait for it to come out the other side. Be coming out right here at some point. La la la. I'm also silly and I forgot that this is an aluminum frame, so it actually comes out the back here, so I can actually just push it up on the back like that. Then I can push it down again. There it is. Now, when I set the dropper post up on the other Giant that I had built the other day, I actually cut the cable too short in the actual lever. So if you look at this lever itself, the cable goes through here and actually wraps and then goes underneath. I cut it too short, so I couldn't put it underneath, but it is what it is. Ended up fixing it later on anyway, so there's that. This is a lot better of a lever than Giant had on a lot of their other bikes last year. So one of our biggest pet peeves here at the shop was that Giant had a really dull lever. Didn't feel very good compared to other ones. What we really want is a lever that kind of feels like a shifter. Now, if you take the shifter off of your bike, then having, something there is not too bad. Gotta push this down, but I'm gonna put the seat on it first, so I gotta get some grease. Being an aluminum bike, normal part tool grease works. Slather it in there. Take your brand new dropper. Take all the crap off of it. Pull this up a little bit. Get her nice and in there. Pull her through. Alright, so we got the post in there. Now I got to pull this tight because a loose dropper cable won't work. So now we're going to throw that up through here. Alright guys, we almost got the dropper on here. This bike didn't come with pedals, so after I gotta do that, I gotta do the gears and the rear brake, and then we are pretty much done. Because I usually keep the dropper post for the end. Decided to do it before the end this time though. Alright, that's good. Okay, so dropper is on there. Almost works. Gotta tighten it a little bit. There. Get these plugs in. You guys can't see it because I'm on the other side. I'm just getting that. Just getting one of these plugs in basically. So you just put the larger side in first, then the other side after. Golden. Alright, so the gears. Yeah, I'll cut the cables after, so we'll do the gears right now. So I'll move you guys a little bit closer to the back here so we can do the gears. And then I'll tighten the disc brake up. Go from there. I'm also going to have to inflate the tires here soon. A little loose, but not too bad. Got your disc brake. Follow me to the disc brake. It's actually not even really bad. I probably don't need to actually worry about this back disc brake because it seems to not be making any noise. I do have to fill up the tires now, but other than that, I think we're pretty much done. We'll give it a weigh and go from there, I guess. Alright, so get this through the valve here. Alright, so that's all you need to do is put a whole bottle of sealant through the valve. And if you buy one of these bikes and you, for some reason, are assembling it yourself, it does come with this little tool. Alright, so get that on there. Watch your face. It's gonna be loud. Somewhere. Maybe not that loud. Where else do I need to bead this? I think it's probably almost all right. Yeah, so that ended up working out. First go is around here. There's a line. I don't know how easy it is to see on this camera, but maybe I can brighten it in post. So that line should basically be outside of the rim wall all the way around. If you see a spot that's like dented in, then you have to keep going up so it pops out. So let's move you guys over to the front wheel and do it again. Another empty bottle. So you haven't seen a valve? This is what a valve looks like. And this is the tool. Tighten her in there. It's hooked up on everything here. Fortunately, I didn't have any surprises on these wheels, and they beaded first go without any loud pop noises. So now it's time to cut the cables and then give the bike a weighing. Alright, let's weigh this bike and see how much she weighs. I'm guessing kind of like 28 or so, maybe a bit less. It is a hardtail, so who knows? Let me grab the thing. Yeah, so we are there at 26 pounds, 7 ounces. Pretty nice, actually. It's all super loose. But yeah, so now I got to go around with the torque wrench and, you know, put some 5.5 Newton meters on there and put some 6 on the front. And then call it a day. So let's do that. Take her down. It'll be decent. These bars are quite wide. I think they're probably like an 800 bar. They feel kind of like an 800 bar. They definitely do feel quite wide. I personally would probably roll the bars forward a little bit and pull everything in, but that's just preference. Some people like to have everything right on top of their hand, but for myself, I end up just crushing my knuckles. Alright, so 5.5. Gotta loosen it first a little bit though, just because I am a little bit off to the side. Alright, let's tighten her back up. Done. Now I am going to roll up. All torqued up. Good to go. Nice. Think we are all good. Yeah. If you guys enjoyed this build video, don't forget to subscribe for more content like this, more bike builds. Click this playlist up in the corner here for other bike builds like the Giant Trans Advanced 1, the Giant Anthem, Specialized Camber, all those other kind of fun bikes that I built, as well as the Santa Cruz High Tower Long Travel. That bike is sweet. I wish I could own it, but it's $6,500. This one I'm on right now I think is about $1,800-$1,900 bucks. I'll put that down in the comments below, and a link to the Giant website, and a link to our website if you want to come by and buy it, by all means. So I'm going to take the camera grip shots. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace out, everyone. Bye-bye.